What is going on, guys? Today we've got a few things to talk about, really just kind of going over some news, to be honest. EA have announced, obviously today is the Team of the Week day, so very self-explanatory. More than likely we were going to get a Team of the Season today. Team of the Season? Team of the Week. Very rubbish in general. The highest rated player, as I'm looking now, is an 86. And then the next highest rating is supposed is an 85 Oscar. And then it goes down to 82 and then 80. This Team of the Week is awful. So we can't continue like this. So EA have put out, this will be the last Team of the Week until August 14th. So I can imagine, obviously, that's when the Prem starts, all of the leagues start back up. So we'll start being able to get a few decent cards again. Normally it means that quite a lot of the players who, like Zapata, for instance, or Pepe, who have got quite a few informs, will then potentially get another upgrade. Or you look at someone like... I'm trying to think who's got, like Pogba, for instance, potentially. He's got a 91 rated card or a 92. He then could get a 93. It doesn't revert back, obviously. That's just in the next FIFA. So we could get some decent informs coming back on August when the Prem and all the other leagues start. I believe Prem starts around about then. And then I'm pretty sure the other leagues do as well. But... that's the interesting part. They will then come back next Wednesday to see what we're releasing instead. Winky face. What is it? I personally, I've got a few kind of ideas I've seen quite a few different opinions on Twitter at the minute. Personally, I'm thinking it could be either another promo, like a completely brand new promo, or we're looking at potentially Team of the Week, like best in packs. Potentially that, like the best Team of the Weeks in for a week. You could do a few weeks of that. I'm trying to think, what else did someone said something. Mitch, who's I believe he's top worldwide trader or something like that. He's gone with, in my opinion, next week we'll either see all special cards in packs plus upgrade SBCs, or some completely new weekly squad plus repeatable Team of the Week's SBCs. I think we're overdue for the Team of the Week SBC. I think that is definitely coming. The upgrade packs, I don't know. Personally, I wasn't happy with the 80 or 82 plus player packs, the upgrade packs. I just don't think it was worth it, to be honest. You can get some decent pulls, and Ultimate Team of the Season was fantastic. For me, anyway. It wasn't fantastic overall, but it was good for me. Just flexing a little bit. So... I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to do. I think best of Team of the Week is an idea for 1 week. But this is from August. So from next week all the way to August. So we have got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weekends. 6 weeks before August 14th. What can they do for 6 weeks? Either a massive promo. They have got the main thing for me is they have got to do something massive. You cannot just bring out another best Team of the Week or something like that and expect to keep the amount of people that have absolutely destroyed themselves through the last 6 to 7 weeks of Team of the Season to then go and try and get a 90 Harry Kane or 91 Pogba, rather than getting the 99 Ronaldo, the Messi, the Prime Eusebio, all of them. They're not going to do it. I can just guarantee a lot of people have already kind of made their way with FIFA, to be honest. And I think that is my opinion, that they've got to do something big. So I'm very interested to see if this doesn't slip throughout this week. So that's just kind of like the bit of news to start with. Going on now to what I'm going to do on the remainder of FIFA practically. I believe there is still one more weekend in here. If we check schedule, there may be 2 now. So there's only 1 weekend left at the minute, but obviously they can add it. I think that's not really on the unusual side. I think they do that most times. When it comes to the last schedule, they'll just schedule more. So I'll keep my eye out on that, just in case this is the last weekend league. I don't know if they stopped it in FIFA 18 or FIFA 17 after Team of the Season, but I can't imagine they will. I think people have still got to play the game, and if you take away that, then you're taking out an already a massive mode that no one then can play. Personally, like I say, Rivals, it's going to be a bit dead at the minute, but the one thing that I'm debating at the minute, so if I show you my team, I'm thinking, at the minute I've kind of got Carrera in there just to kind of see what he's like again. ultimately, I do have Fabian on the bench. He was taking that spot yesterday. But I'm just trying Carrera out again because they're practically the same player. Just that Fabian has more of a defensive ability. So I kind of have him free roaming in the middle, trying to win the ball back. So I thought the defensive stats may be a little bit better, but I'm just going to try out him again. As both of them are 6'2", both 4'4". One, Fabian's left-footed, Correa is right-footed, and both have very relatively similar stats, rather than obviously Correa has 94 pace, which is fantastic. So I'm debating what I'm doing there, but the one thing I'm debating, I've got Puyol there. Obviously, the plan was to get VVD and just play them off Chem. To be honest, I'm really not fussed with Chem. Everyone else is on 10. Lala will stay at 10. So will Alonso, Hullet. All of these will be 10. So for me, for my two centre-backs, VVD is an absolute boss anyway. I think they both will be fine on 8 and 7. De Gea will stay the same. He'll be 10 actually as well. Or the one question that I'm thinking, there is one other player that I want in my team other than VVD. And he is an icon. And it is this man right here. R9. I've heard a lot of things about him. Personally, I just want to get him just to try him, to be honest. I missed out on his loan. I completely screwed up because everything was at a high price and I just never got around to doing it again. But I've never had R9. And I'm thinking, why not? At the minute, there is nothing else for me to get. The only two players I want now is R9 and VVD. The way to get R9, Team of the Season rewards come in tomorrow. Hopefully we get something big. If we can get an icon, that would be incredible. But I already have quite a lot of special cards already chilling in my club. So I'm quite happy to absolutely rinse this club. So I've got Verratti, I've got Augusto. I'll keep Dani Alves, to be honest, even though I probably could get rid of him. Joe I'll happily get rid of. Martinez. I'd even go Rice as well, to be honest, and any of these to be really brutally honest with you. Tellez, I may keep just because I like him. Kazari can go. Obviously, Fabian, if I do choose Correa, Fabian is tradable. Correa is not. Valencia I'd like to keep with Rashford as well. And then obviously this team. So it'd pretty much go like this. I'd have to sell Ronaldinho. That is the problem. I really, really like Ronaldinho in general. I bought him for 1.3 mil. And I think he might have dropped by now. Yeah, so he's about 1.2, 1.15. So that is how it would be. R9 would be up top. Ronaldo would more than likely be on this side. And I'm debating it, to be honest. I think it would be a nice kind of end to the Ultimate Team. Get the R9. Or do I just play it safe and get VVD? This is my only issue. I just may be able to get R9 before Friday. So do I get him and open the packs just to possibly get an Ultimate Team of the Season? Or what do I do? That's kind of the question that I'm hitting at the minute. I've not really been playing a hell of a lot. I think Ronaldo's played one match for me so far. Scored 2 goals. He's absolute class. Literally, like, what do you expect? 6.7 million card as well. So that, to me, again, I'm absolutely on a cloud still from that. That, for me, was absolutely incredible. But where do I go from here? Do I go with a VVD? Do I go with the R9? And then, preferably, I'd like to replace Correa, but I'm unsure who with. I could literally go absolutely anyone, because if I was to get R9, obviously that striker spot will be taken. So what I could do is put R9 at the top, Ronaldo here. So you'd have an icon there, Ronaldo there. You'd obviously have you'd have Eusebio there, and then you'd have obviously the other central midfielder Cam Roll there. That then opens it up to any midfielder going. So at the minute, again, I'm debating where I go. I've got 3 players that I can put in, R9, VVD, and then a mystery of someone. I like Team of the Season Eriksen. I've heard good things about Team of the Year De Bruyne. Obviously, this is going to be like just a goal towards the end of FIFA. I think De Bruyne and all of that are like going for a good 800 to 1.7 mil. So there's going to be a bit of a way off, but I'm just debating who to go for, to be honest. Correa's not bad, and to be honest, even at this team, I'm pretty happy with it. Like I've smashed it this year, and it's the first year where I can say I've had all of them actually good icons. I started off with Seedorf. I then worked my way up for Alan Shearer. Then I went and got Bobby Moore. Then I went and got Puyol. Then Bobby Moore. Then I went and got... Who else do I have? Do I have any more icons in here? I think I went for another one first. Any more icons in here? No, I think that's it. Yeah, then I went for Hullet. Then I went for Vieira. Then I went for Eusebio. And to be honest, I'm really happy with this year. Obviously, David De Gea came in. He was fantastic. Unfortunately, he was in a mobile app, so I don't have any recordings of him. Lala was a fantastic one. Ramos is a great SBC. Alonso was a fantastic SBC as well. That card has come up trumps for me, and I absolutely love that dynamic image. The Chelsea guy and the two Liverpool players. Absolutely incredible dynamic images. And then everyone else, Ronaldinho, really happy to get. Obviously, I'd love to get his prime moment or even his prime, but I'm really happy with just having him, to be honest. Correa's not terrible. Like, he's not overtly massive in terms of a player, but I will happily take him. And then obviously the piece de la resistance is my good old CR7. So him and Messi, I'm pretty happy with this year. I've managed to get my first my first 3 icons, my first Messi, my first Ronaldo. I'm just praying for FIFA 20 to be pretty much the same. And I'll be happy again. So let me know down below, what do you think the Team of the Week's going to be changing to? What should I do? Should I go R9, VVD, or should I go for something different? Is there anyone else that you'd like me to try and get? Obviously, I'm debating doing player reviews as well. Thiago Silva, I'm looking to pick him up. Ronaldo's going to get one because obviously I may as well whilst I've got him. And to be honest, I just want to flex a little bit. I don't get a chance to do this half the time. Flexing isn't my strong suit when it comes to pack pools. I just don't really get anyone. So I'm buzzing still. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below. And if you're new around here, if you want to subscribe and keep the support going for the rest of FIFA 19 into the FIFA 20 era, we've hit another big one. Let's go and subscribe. Peace.